Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is animals. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, we know that we need to sanitize. So let us take our sanitizer and we rub a little bit inside our hands, around our hands, in between our fingers, on our wrists, and our fingertips too. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, we will be doing matching, full and empty, and farm and products. Now, boys and girls, let us begin our lesson by going to page 6. On page 6, we are going to be doing some matching. Now, as you can see, we have our farm animals. On one side, we have the heads. We have the head of a chicken, and then a sheep or a lamb. And then we have a cow, and last but not least, we have a pig. Now, it's going to be our job to match the heads to the bodies. So, I want us to try and do at least one together. Let's take a look at the board. Now, the first one we're going to do is that one of the chicken. So, which body do you think belongs to the chicken head? Is it the first one or the second one? Wow, I think it's the first one. And why? Because chickens have feathers and also chickens have 2 legs. So, this head can go ahead and match with its body. Make sure that when you're drawing your line, it's nice and straight. Then, we're going to try and see if this head belongs to the body. This one is a pig. Now, a pig is an animal that we know has 4 legs and it is also pink. So, I think this head belongs to this body because the head is pink and the body is pink as well. So go ahead and draw a line from the head to the body. So take your time when you're doing this one. Make sure you use beautiful colors to match with your lines. And then when you're done, I want you to please go to the next page, page 7. On page 7, we're going to be doing a lot of circling because it's going to be our job to circle the buckets that are full and then color the buckets that are empty. But Teacher Mutsa, how do we know what is full and what is empty? Well, let me show you. Now here on the board, I have 2 buckets. 1, 2. Bucket number 1 is full because you can see the water on top. So, any bucket that you can see the blue water on top is full. So you can circle that one. And then any bucket that you see nothing inside, that one is empty. And they have asked you to color the bucket. So I'm going to go ahead and color this bucket. Remember, boys and girls, when we are coloring, it's either we are going up and down, moving inside to the other side, or we go across, starting from the top, going to the bottom. I'm going to color going up and down. So I'll start from my left and I'm moving gently and coloring inside my lines. So take your time and you must move when you color so that you color every space. And then when you are done coloring the main part, look for all the white spots so that you color them as well. So take your time with your coloring, make sure it's nice and neat, and when you're done, you will know that you've done the right thing. Let's now go to the last exercise on page 8. On page 8, we are going to be identifying some foods. Now, they want us to color in all the products we get from farm animals. When they say products, they mean the food that we know comes from animals. So, we're going to try and find at least one together. Now tell me, boys and girls, does a carrot come from an animal? No, it doesn't. So that means we're not going to color this one. How about a mushroom? No, the mushroom does not come from an animal. Good job. Both of those are vegetables, which means they grow in the ground. What about some chicken? Well done! If you said that the chicken comes from an animal, good job. Because when we eat chicken, we are eating from the chickens that are at the farms. So, it's going to be your job to ask yourself, is this from a farm animal? And remember, you are only coloring the ones that we are choosing as the products from a farm animal. So, take your time, boys and girls, with all 3 pages. Remember, the first page, you have to match. Then, when you're done on page 7, you have to circle the full buckets and then color the empty ones. Then, when you're done with that, on page 8, you are going to color in all the farm animal products. I'll see you when you're done after the advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 10 different languages.
Boys and girls, we have now come to the end of our lesson and I hope you had fun. If you were not sure what to do or you didn't understand, that's okay. You can ask an adult for help. Just make sure that you finish your work by yourself. So now that we are done, it's important for us to sanitize. Remember, when we sanitize, boys and girls, we are trying to stay safe, away from any germs that might hurt us. So, sanitize every time you are done with your lessons. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. Sashi was supposed to come and see me, but I haven't seen him today. Sashi? Oh, there you are, Sashi. Hello. So, Sashi and I would like to say goodbye. Are you ready to sing, Sashi? Wonderful. Goodbye, goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Bye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.